fans? It's MP here to talk about a cause that's near and dear to my heart. Did you know there are thousands of dogs in our city without a place to sleep or a tennis ball to chew on? That's why we're donating $10,000 for every dunk in our next game to Fuzzy Yellow Friends, the largest dog rescue organization in the city. We're calling it Dunks for Dollars, and we hope you can make it, because every dog deserves to find their very own home and a fuzzy yellow ball to call their own.
Up next, the Warriors taking on the Knicks. For the Golden State Warriors, tonight may look like David against Goliath, but in front of a raucous home crowd cheering them on, anything can happen. Knicks, Warriors, coming right up on 2K Sports. So New York will get their first possession. What a great season it's been thus far, Doris. We're about halfway through it. What stands out to you?
You know what's remarkably consistent, B.A.? There's always a surprise for the good and the bad. A team we expected to be in the mix maybe struggles because of an injury or because of bad chemistry, and then there's always an overachiever.
Well, as the saying goes, gotta give the people what they want. MP is looking to reward his hometown fans' dedication by putting on a show, and most importantly, bringing home a win. Not just tonight, but he's determined to win a ton here at home.
The MP is making a point. Protect the home floor, establishing a home court advantage, and that's something this team wants to get set in stone. MP hopes this is a goal that will be adopted by every player on his team for a season-long effort.
And now the opening lineup for New York. We've got Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Towns in at the 5. All right, let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
I asked MP how they'd be approaching home games this season, and he said, I told my guys, we have to do better this year, period. When the game is in our house, we owe it to our fans to win it. Guys, I can get the feeling this isn't going to be an easy stop on the road for anyone.
Nope, and MP always working for the people, Allie. And something close to my heart going on tonight. It's Dunks for Dollars here in the arena, a charity that helps local dog shelters.
Well, I think we all can agree that this is one of the best nights at the arena. They raise so much money and for such a good cause. A lot of very happy pups out there because of the efforts of this organization.
Outside Butler, takes a 3, connects from downtown.
Now you can see Jimmy Butler moving without the basketball, getting into his shot window, and that's a nice catch and shoot.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, the Knicks look to go a little deeper down their bench this season. To that end, they signed veterans Jordan Clarkson and Gershon Yabusele. They fortified their reserves, and they hope it will bolster their roster for another deep playoff run.
Put him in good position. All right, Shams, appreciate the report.
What an answer from OG Anunoby, delivering the three-point shot in response. Wow.
Here's Butler. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Butler's got 5.
What a great start. They've only missed 1 thus far.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Down low. Here's Towns. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Towns has gotten his second bucket of the game. Here's MP. And the layup is good.
You see on that drive right there, that's just burst from MP.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 5. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Yeah, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
You wonder if they're looking to take control of this one early. And when you have more talent, you want to keep the other guys from gaining any confidence.
Here's Curry, following the bucket by the Knicks. And here's Butler outside. Tries again. Curry, no good.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Bridges passes to Anunoby, using his post moves to get the 2 points. Anunoby's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Butler. Moody's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Stephen Curry. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Clarkson comes in for Bridges.
Oh, mercy. Mercy me. Kuminga can really get up.
Robinson, a screen on MP to the middle. The kick out to Brunson. Over MP. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
And the rise of Jalen Brunson has been fun to watch, Doris. No one saw him being this good.
I would count myself amongst those people, BA, and it's extraordinary. Jalen Brunson has proven highly effective, all league level effective, without having elite athleticism or size. And what that speaks to is his intelligence on the basketball floor. He has proven without those two qualities that you can be effective at the highest levels of the game. You have to admire it.
Clock at 6. Here's MP. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. On the wing, Clarkson, defended by Pajemski. Outside Brunson. And there's the drive. Hart from long range. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Yeah, Josh Hart starting to show people, I can knock down a three-point shot. You better guard me.
MP outside. With 1 on the clock. Good. Trying to get that one to fall. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent... Warriors making a switch here. MP's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. And Anunoby's checked in. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. So on the floor for New York. Bridges at the small forward with Anunoby at the 4. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Miles McBride. And it's Robinson in at the 5. Here's MP. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He came away with 34 points, and he was on a tear in that game, recording a season high in points. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Allie, great info there. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
To the inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, you're running your offense through Mikal Bridges, and he is making it work right now.
And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. the fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Moody from outside. Clarkson grabs a miss.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Just an assertive play. He attacks the miss and sends it home.
MP outside. Down low, MP drops it in.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Doris, the Knicks gave up 5 first-round picks and a swap for Mikal Bridges. Safe to say there's some pressure on form.
There is no doubt about that, BA, because that is forever the prism through which I will view this trade. His team had showed such patience to that point. To give away 5 coveted first-round picks speaks volumes about the impact they believe he can have for them. What you admire about Mikal is he's such a grinder. You watch his defense, you can feel the intensity with this guy.
MP with a step. Good. MP's got 4 points this quarter.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
New York leading by 6. Bridges outside. Towns outside. Launches a 3. And again, the Knicks missing. Golden State has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Here's MP. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
You know, I like to see that kind of toughness from a young player. MP willing to put his body on the line.
And the Knicks making a change here. McBride's checked in. Pass to Robinson. Outside Brunson. Brunson inside with the finish.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Towns, a screen on MP. And that one's good. Brunson's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity. You know, his selectiveness is worth mentioning here. This guy is not forcing shots, and yet he is cooking.
Towns, a screen on MP. And we're going to have a jump ball. Towns passes to Brunson. Fires from deep. Warriors with the rebound.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
The 3 from Curry. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists in the game. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Brunson, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. 5 to shoot. Sneak it inside. It's Brunson.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's MP. Robinson with the block. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Knicks out in front, leading by just 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And we thank you for joining us at halftime. The Golden State Warriors are in a closely contested game.
At the defensive end, I'm not seeing disruption. I don't mean just forced turnovers. I mean taking the offense out of the rhythm.
Yeah, I mean when your opponent is shooting over 50%, a lot else has to go right. And let's switch it up. Here's a look at some of the possible contenders for this year's dunk contest.
Well, these guys, they've been giving us a preview every...
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been show.
Ooh, Butler off the lob. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more. You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Outside Brunson. Here's Towns. Oh, Towns drops the hammer.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Brunson against MP. Right side Curry. 11 feet out and he hits it. Curry's got 8.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Back to you, Brian.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. And you look at Brunson, listed at 6'2". You wouldn't think he'd be such a handful inside doors.
Handful might be an understatement, BA. He is a nightmare. Free throw line and down. Why? Because he has moves and then counter moves. His footwork is exceptional, and I don't care what kind of defense you play, the guy will be able to get off a shot, and most often it's going to go in.
And it's Green missing.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And here's Brunson from the arc. He can't get that one to fall.
Boy, a brutal start to the half. 1 for their first 5 attempts.
And there's Curry on the assist from Butler. 11 points in the game.
Well, in case anyone has forgotten, Steph Curry with a reminder of what ridiculous range he has. It's amazing how he's able to maintain technique even from that distance.
Here's Towns. Count it.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Here's Brunson, looking to get it going. Good D by MP.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
Draymond! Oh, such a force inside.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Towns outside. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Towns has got 6 points in the quarter. Here's MP. MP going to work down low.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Kuminga comes in for Butler. And Pajemski subbed in for Bogdanovich. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Clarkson's checked in.
Well, how about that conversion by Jalen Brunson? This has become a staple of his game.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Back to Brunson. Uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's got 11.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
The Warriors lead by 4. And really, the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
Outside Hart, New York working the ball around now. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
With some arc, the floater, MP.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Towns outside from behind the arc. Warriors with the rebound. There's a screen by Kuminga. MP with it. Hart covering. MP looking around. Outside Pajemski. 4 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's MP. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And now a 7-point Warrior lead.
Great patience from MP, and the great offensive players, to me, almost have this innate sense of that shot clock.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teams.
Warriors make some changes. Curry comes in for Moody, and MP subbed in for Jackson Davis. McBride, he's checked in for New York. Knicks trail by 3. On the court right now for the Knicks. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Miles McBride. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Robinson in at the 5.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
There's a screen by Kuminga. Here's MP. Soft touch off the glass. MP's got 23.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Clarkson. And the foul called on Brandon Pajemski. That's his first foul. Hart's checked in for Robinson.
Substitution for the Knicks.
2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Hart with a screen on MP. 6 on the shot clock. It's Hart on the wing. Over Butler. Some solid defense from Butler. The Warriors lead by 3. Here's MP. Strong finish on the drive by MP.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
McBride passes to Towns. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. The Warriors have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. MP right side. Rebounded by Towns. Knicks trail by 5. Clarkson outside. Towns taking his time here. Ooh, a silky three-pointer from Towns. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And some changes here for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Kuminga, and it's Bojan Bogdanovic in for Pajemski. Bridges, he's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for McBride, and stolen by Brunson. Brunson to tie it up. Hart. Outside Anunoby to take the lead. The three is in.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
Here's Curry. Screen by MP. Butler fires. Green. He gets two from the low post.
Draymond Green never backs away in big possessions. In fact, you get the sense this guy loves the spotlight.
Now Bridges. Outside Anunoby. Towns outside. Now Brunson. 5 on the clock. Down it goes.
One of the best clutch players in the entire league. Step up, Mr. Jalen Brunson.
MP high post. Banks it home. Big shot.
Oh boy, did MP's team need that basket. Already proven he can come up big in his young career.
Brunson. No good. The Warriors leading. MP takes the hit. MP still gets it to go.
MP absolutely sure of himself in that instance, and the young man delivers.
A minute 4 left in the game. It's good!
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Brunson. Old Green rips down the board.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
MP's doubled. Bogdanovich! The triple drop!
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Here's Anunoby. Now Hart. Brunson. Oh, Green with a block.
And still one of the nastiest defenders in this league. Green protecting the house.
Hart with a rebound.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
So it's Golden State winning this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
I'd like to present this check to the CEO of Fuzzy Yellow Friends, who provides homes and toys to rescues all over this great city. Give it up, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, MP and the team, for going so hard in the paint. Congrats on your huge win, and thanks to your dunks, we are going to be able to provide toys and homes to hundreds of rescue dogs in our great city.
Thank you. Do you have a rescue for us?
We have so many wonderful animals searching for forever homes. I'm sure we can find you the perfect companion at Fuzzy Yellow Friends. Thank you.
Great.
Stephanie?